on purpose, sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you, pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
Yes, folks, welcome. Later with Jason Suel. We're wrapping up season 5, and to help us do that, we have my co-host from Good Day NWA, which you can watch every weekday at 12:30 over on KNWA. Jacqueline House is here.
Hello.
Hello. Thanks so much for helping us wrap this season.
No problem. Congratulations on wrapping up season 5.
Yeah, season 5.
So you do daytime TV
Yes.
and late night TV.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you make good late night TV?
Yeah, so late night TV obviously is a little different than what we do during the daytimes. And I feel like it all starts with a good opening segment, which I usually do with Bo Counts, who's my co-host. And in fact, we've got some clips of that. Let's take a look at some of our best opening segments from season 5. So in Chasing Amy, she was in New Jersey. In Mallrats, she was in a mall. Yeah. In Big Daddy, she was in New York City.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we're just looking up settings from Joey Lauren Adams films.
Yeah, she's gonna be on the show. Yeah. Joey Lauren Adams? Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's showtime. Go play some bass.
Get over there. Let's go. 3.1415.
Hey, Bo.
Hey, Jason.
What
what's
are
up,
you
man?
doing?
I am studying for this episode. This pie thing is pretty
Oh,
complicated.
Bo, the episode is about food pie, not math pie.
Wait, are you sure?
Yeah, you can do that later.
I'm pretty sure they're related because, you know, circumference divided by diameter is pi.
Hey, Bo, what's going
What's
on?
up, Doc? I'm just getting my root vegetables on, man.
Oh,
you know.
The show's not about root vegetables. It's about the Roots Festival.
You sure?
You can do that later.
Oh, well. Ooh.
You are watching Cox 218, Fayetteville, Arkansas, Public Access Television.
I'm okay. Jason's gone and I'm by myself and I'm okay.
Hey, what's happening?
Jason, you're late. Everyone totally left already.
Oh, that's okay. We'll just go back in time.
Oh yeah. Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo.
Those podium bits are hilarious.
Hilarious.
Poor Bo, I feel sorry for him because it's like you're the ultimate procrastinator. He's trying to get things going. You're like, we'll just do it later.
I know. I am the ultimate procrastinator on the show. That zany Bo, I tell you.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you talk to so many people on the show.
Yeah.
How do you keep the interviews interesting?
You know, that's a good question. So back in season 4, we developed this idea of asking all of our guests the same question. And back then we did the spirit animal.
Oh,
in
that's a good
season
one.
5, in season 5 we switched to if they could have a superpower.
I like.
What superpower would they choose? So all of our guests answered that questions, and let's take a look at some of those answers. We're driving down the corridor, but
just
over on the
bounding
side,
along.
you're bounding along. Only takes me 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Flight. You know,
Yeah.
everybody can do that.
Yeah.
Thought control, mind control.
Ooh, going mind control. I like that.
I want to turn into inanimate objects.
Like the microphone there?
Yeah, no, probably like a home decor objects, like a lamp or a clock, a picture frame.
For how long would you stay these objects?
Well, it would depend on the setting. I would want to like spy on people and like listen, but I wouldn't want them to know I was doing that. So depending on how long.
So you just want to eavesdrop, really,
Yeah,
what
yeah,
you want
but
to do.
I also want to enhance their room, so it's like.
So you want
like
to be
a win-win.
pretty. Right.
Right.
A nice decor item is a nice
Right,
lamp.
right. Something to set the mood for them, but then I also benefit because I'm hearing what they're saying.
Oh my gosh, it's creepy and effective all at the same time. I would expect nothing less from a true millennial. Chelsea Harold,
thank you.
Thank you for joining us.
Much like a stripper, I would like to make it rain. That would be my superpower.
All right.
And to spin on the pole, maybe.
Getting that money, right? That money. I don't think we've had that superpower before, so that's a good one for us to have right here on this program.
Yeah, it's good times.
You know, wouldn't it be great, I thought some years ago, if I could just clap my hands and really good food would appear? And if it could include cornbread, wouldn't that be
That'd be
even
amazing.
better?
Yes.
So here's that superpower. Let's see if it still works.
Whoa! It still works.
Napkin for you, sir. It does work. Doesn't it work?
My superpower would be that anyone that I come in contact with would be happy.
Happy. Were you about to say sad? You went happy.
It was a tease. It was
She
a
just
tease.
turned right in the middle of, I don't want to say sad,
You
I'll
had to
say
use the
happy.
power on yourself first,
Yeah,
right?
that's what it was.
Yeah, see how yes, so that was amazing.
That was amazing.
really fun.
I think if I had a superpower, it would be if I snapped my fingers, Denzel would pop up wherever I was.
She loves some Denzel Washington, but who doesn't love
I
Denzel
know.
Washington? Oh my gosh, we had so much fun on season 5. Stick around, we're gonna talk about more of what happened in season 5 right after this.
All right, well, welcome back. We are wrapping up season 5 of Later
Yeah.
with Jason Suel. So you guys do so many segments. How do you keep them creative?
That's a great question. We work with a great team of local artists, and the people right here at Fayetteville Public Television help us. So this season we had Instagram Paul.
Yes,
He's one of our
he's
favorites.
one of my favorites.
Yes, he comes on and talks about all the technology, trending technology tips. We did a cartoon for the first time. We put our
nice.
favorite Galactic Raiders into a cartoon version, and we did that. We did a whole series called Mad Mind, which featured some local actors, and we even had some puppets this season on the show. Yeah, and I think we can string together a clip of those for our audience. Check this out.
According to our sensors and the viewer, this one is unusually pale and also seems quite full.
Could it be the Galuga star whale? Sir, we are nowhere near the Galuga system. Quiet! I've got a feeling that's the one, and if it is, that means inside it is
Goro's leg!
Oh, we did it! I think the lesson here is unity.
Hold your head up, look around you. Be happy because you're still alive. Sun is shining, we'll put a smile on. Be grateful for the beautiful life. Sunshine is gonna make me happy. Sunshine is gonna make me high.
You know what? I'm sick of this. I'll see your snow. Have a blizzard.
Take it. Hail.
Ow! Ow!
With fire.
Oh! Oh! Birds! Oh! Oh! Flash flood!
Finish her. Lightning. Snow. We'll have more weather after this.
In only 10 seconds, my warriors will be upon you. The end is nigh.
We need a rapid temperature change.
Oh,
You
okay.
guys ready?
Oh,
All right, somebody
I guess.
count me down. 3, 2, 1, it. You do it.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Cloud! Wow! We're still in here.
We're here.
We're here.
And you can see it's all over the floor.
That is incredible.
I like to set really lofty goals. I set high, well, I do. I set high resolutions is what I do. And I like to keep them that way because then I can see them clearly when it's time to quit them. I think the longest I've had a high resolution was about 2 weeks. You know, it's like my granddaddy said, I'd rather sit on a fence with a blind cat than roll around in the mud with a lame hog. And most people would, if you think about it. I don't act like a wheelbarrow because I'm not going to be pushed around by people. That was something else that he said. I'll gather eggs on a Tuesday, but don't ask me to sit down in a windstorm. Things that, just nuggets of knowledge that stick with me, the things that he said.
You know what kind of weather I like?
What's that?
Sunshine.
Oh. Well, I like rain.
I kind of like it when it's windy.
Whoa. Well, I like it when it snows.
You know what kind of weather
weather I don't like? Hail.
Oh, yeah, I don't like hail either. I don't like it at all. At least we can agree on that.
Yeah, we agreed. Hey, wasn't that fun?
So fun.
Yeah.
If you need an extra puppeteer, holler.
We might.
Okay.
You never know.
Okay.
Next season.
Don't tease me with a good time.
So, you know, one of the things, Jacqueline, that we do to keep the show active and fun and adventurous and to drive ourselves forward is that this year we did something we have never done before. We did some live shows.
Ooh.
Yeah, you came to one of them.
Yes, super fun. How do you even keep those adventurous? Like, where do you get your ideas for that?
Yeah, so it comes from wanting to be all over Northwest Arkansas. We obviously live in such a place that has so many things going on.
Right.
That we wanted to be out in the community and showcasing Northwest Arkansas.
Right.
So we did a live show this year at Sunrise Stage in Fayetteville, and then we did a second one up at Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art in Bentonville. Let's take a look at some of those shows.
He gave you the recipe. You exchanged one kind of chubby Italian food guy for another who's less controversial. So thank you.
I don't know. You didn't see him backstage.
Shh. My wife, who is my second ex-wife, girlfriend, reunited, is in the audience. I love you, darling. Be careful. Okay.
What are we gonna be doing?
Look at all this stuff.
Talking to us about, you know, Kong Skull Island. It was a great, huge blockbuster film. You were the star.
Well, yeah. I mean, working with The Rock was always a dream of mine.
Are you? Wait,
Jason, I recognize this
your
voice. That's not Binky.
Who's under there? It's Turbo Dan, everybody! Turbo Dan! Yeah, welcome folks, welcome to Later with Jason Suel. We are in front of a live studio audience at Crystal Bridges. Give yourselves a round of applause.
I think I could get used to this. I could get used to this. It was for a long time, Cooter and I thought this place was called Crystal Britches. And it had something to do with a glass slipper maybe or something, but it sounded painful. Sounded a little sharp to try to put on Crystal Britches, and we understand it better now.
So we cook the sous vide because we want to mimic the texture and flavor of beef, right?
Sure.
So we implement some olive oil, thyme, a little salt in here to really get that umami flavor going, right?
Yeah.
So very similar texture.
Wow, see?
So fun.
I mean,
The live shows, amazing.
Right.
I mean, the energy of the crowd is amazing. I loved them.
It's true. It's a lot different than performing in the studio when
Right.
you're out in front of an audience,
Mhm.
right? So we had a lot of fun with that. And we're glad that you had a lot of fun with us here on Season 5. Stick around. We're still going to be talking about musical guests. We've got chefs, and we've got more fun as we wrap up Season 5 right here, Later with Jason Suel.
All right, welcome back. Once again, back Season 5.
Season 5.
Later with Jason Suel.
We're wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up, taking a look at the fun things of Season 5.
Absolutely.
One thing amazing about just Northwest Arkansas, all the artists in the community, especially from a music standpoint.
Yes.
And you guys have them on the show all the time. How do you even pick
You
from
know,
all the artists in Northwest Arkansas who's going to be on Later with Jason Suel?
That is a great question. So we now have people coming to us saying, can we be on your show? Can we be on your show? Because they know what, you know, what an audience we have watching the show. But one of the things we did this year too is we have a lot of local and regional artists, but we also had people who were touring United States who just happened to be dipping down to the northwest corner of Arkansas. They had heard about us and wanted to be on the show. So our musical guest content is growing and growing and growing and getting national recognition, which is really cool. Yeah. Yes. So let's take a look at some of the musical acts from Season 5.
I heard that honesty's the way out of trouble. I just hope I got enough to get me out of this bubble. I'm from a city where getting money's the only reason we hustle. Just responding in text is enough to say that I love you. It's wrong with my generation. I wish that marriage was less of a fascination and more of an obligation with happiness in the mix. We never understand that there's happiness in commitment or even more on forgiveness. Speaking of forgiveness, that's something I'm still learning. Sometimes I hold it and tell people to still earn it. Apologize more, that could get the wheels turning. But really I just need to find ways where I could burn it.
That I find hope here. Oh, you feel like oh, you feel like home to me, baby. Oh, you feel like home. You feel like home to me. Don't you break me, please don't break me, take me away. Give you my heart, you ripped it into two. I'm saying no more to your silly games. Get someone else, I'm done with you today. So you could take me out, don't be a square heat. Spin me round and round like you really care. Or you can take me out, don't have to get heat. Out in Pennsylvania, go up my house and I don't do what I'm supposed to. Our eyes are dry as we say goodbye and I leave you. I know that's what I should do. I always do my homework in the local bars. Only time I have for some numbers and charts. I looked up once, still asking for the time that leads you to that earth.
Welcome back, season 5,
Yes.
later with Jason Suel.
Yep.
One of my favorites, besides Instant Grandpa,
He is a
Instant
favorite.
Grandpa is Instant Grandpa,
Yeah.
right? Food.
Oh, gosh.
And the food scene here in Northwest Arkansas is so good.
Yes.
And I'm always hungry. So how do you find all your chefs? How do you put together your food segments?
So that people who are making Northwest Arkansas pop, you know, you got it. We like to have them on the show to do our culinary chef scenes. And we're so fortunate to have chefs. We have mixologists. We have people who just work or own small businesses who come on to showcase what they are doing. Also this year, we partnered up with Case DeGario to start doing a new segment, culinary segment called Case in the Joint. So in every show, you know, we have that fun food aspect to it. Let's take a look at some of our favorite clips from season 5 culinary guests.
How many tacos do you think you've made in your entire lifetime? I'm going to say maybe 3 million.
We have sold too many cows from that little food truck in downtown Bentonville, and now we sell a lot of cows.
You do, a lot of cows because of the family farm.
That's one, and the other one is because it's the carne asada is the one that sells the most, so it's just like a herd of them.
Carne asada, that was my nickname in college.
So the idea behind this is this peanut butter, along with the saltiness of the bacon and the sweetness and spiciness of that pepper jelly. By the time you get all that together, it's kind of got a Thai peanut flavor going on.
Oh my gosh,
So-
I cannot wait. We're gonna dig into this.
These are really good ribs. They're
Good.
almost good enough to be from a Fayetteville chef.
Oh.
Almost, yeah.
Oh, yes, we are doing trash talk.
Not quite, but close, but close.
That's smart.
Yeah. Smart jokes. That's the first smart joke we've had on this show.
But we are a welcoming city, so we welcome everyone.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. We like to have no less from our fair mayor.
So we put our eggs in here, and we set those bad boys on the burner. And now, the thing is, usually when we make an omelet, we just kind of let it set up. We let it sit in there. Well, with this one, we're going to do the opposite of that. We're going to start stirring it immediately. And we're almost gonna make kind of like a soft scrambled egg here.
Oh.
So now the key is we just kind of want to sort of start folding this guy over.
What?
I know, look at the magic, watch it. So we
Look
go
at that.
like this. See that little dry part? I don't like that, so I'm just gonna take that off
Get
there.
outta here, dry
Yep,
part.
no dry parts. And then we just kind of fold it over like this.
Depending on the season, so yeah.
Wow. Oh, classic mixologist. Can we get some music from the band? We're making drinks over here. Something?
A little sound.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
I'm feeling that.
You feeling that?
I'm feeling that. I like it.
So this is rum mixing music, apparently.
Yeah.
And we're about to see what that's.
like
Yeah.
So now you have to put vent holes in it.
Okay.
If you don't, it'll
Stab
explode.
it. Just like in the top
Three.
here? Three.
Uh-huh.
Right here? Like
Right there.
boom,
No more, no less.
Boom. Boom.
Again, Jason,
Ventilation is
really
key.
good. You're so
network.
talented.
Look at that.
Now,
Oh,
at the
she
very
was
top.
just being nice.
I know,
think.
hers look way better, but we're gonna move past it.
So again, a little bit of cucumber.
Yeah, dude. Looks great.
Oh yeah, got some red onion on there.
Looks healthy. I mean,
It's delicious.
people might not think going to a food truck is gonna be healthy.
Yeah.
This looks like delicious and healthy, I'm sure.
And these are our what we call umami tomatoes. My wife came up with these, and she's the one that kind of pretty much operates the
She's
truck.
the brains behind the
She's
operation.
the brains behind the
You're
operation.
the face. And she's
I am,
the-
yes.
yeah.
She's actually on the truck right now working.
Yeah.
So
Man, shoot, try pecan with chocolate in your pie. My granny had the best sweet tater pie. I've won awards with my granny's sweet tater pie recipe. So it's a real good one too. You just gotta do it right. The trick with desserts, man, is the crust.
Yeah.
You know, if you're making a pie, the crust is where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put a little of this Chinese 5-spice on there.
yeah.
I've been smelling that all day. It's so
Yeah,
good.
it just goes really well with sort of like this roasted pork flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Fleur de sel, it's sea salt.
Is it true that people that eat milk chocolate are lesser humans than people that eat dark chocolate?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Well, thank you for joining us on season 5 of Later with Jason. So we had a phenomenal season. We had great interview guests, chefs, we had music, we had fun. All of the things were happening right here on Later. And remember, we want to know what you think. Send us an email at laterwithjasonsuel.com. Find us out there on your social media platforms. Like us. And man, we want to take a moment to thank our sponsors who really are the backbone to help make this show happen. Thank you for investing in our show and providing us with all the support that you do. Our sponsors, a special thanks to you. And stick around, folks, because we're going to be back with season 6. What? That's right, a new season, Jackie, is going to air right here on Fox 24. You don't want to miss that. See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.